It's really about time we stop having this complicated relationship with LLC Business Credit Cards. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about a new LLC Business Credit Card with high limits. How do you get it? Hands down. You are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about new LLC Business Credit Card with high limits. How do you actually get approved with a high limits? This is important, okay? So if you have a new LLC out there and you're just thinking about getting a high limit credit card, listen on. First thing first, you need to zero in on the LLC business credit cards that you need, because you have gazillions of credit cards, business credit cards. But when it comes to new LLC business credit cards, there's only a few, okay? So you want to actually focus on those few ones. So we have the Chase Inc. Business Cash. This is the best overall credit card for startups in our research, okay? So you have an intro APR on 0% on purchases and balance transfers. And what we love is that if you have a relationship with Chase, it's really great. So your startup can get a high limit credit card really fast, okay? And the cool thing is, if you have a fair to excellent credit with Chase and you have a strong multi-product relationship with Chase, you can get a card. And you also have the American Express Business Gold. This card is great for consultants, okay? If you have a single member LLC and you are a consultant or you are in the consulting industry, this is a card for you because you are able to maximize rewards in the two categories where you spend the most, okay? The APR here oscillates from 14.24% to 22.24%, okay? But the only thing is this card comes with an annual fee of $295, so really think about that. We have also the U.S. Bank Business Platinum. That's fantastic for new LLC business credit card, especially if you're trying to actually, if you want to use the card, let's say you have a massive purchase coming on, the card allows you to have a 0% APR for 20 billing cycles. This is fantastic. So actually, you can actually use the card as a balance transfer business credit card or as a purchase business credit card. Okay, so if you have a massive purchase, think about it, 0% on 20 for 20 billing cycles. And all these cards are kind of cool, but as if you want to get the card real fast, it's great that you have a relationship once again with US Bank. And we also have the Brex card for startups. So if you are a new LLC business, this card is great because it has no personal guarantee. And if you, one thing we love is that actually Brex will give you a limit based on your cash flows and cash inflows and cash outflows. We also have the Capital One Spark Classic. This is great if you have, let's say you are a business owner and you happen to have fair credit. This Capital One Spark Classic is kind of cool. The APR is relatively higher though, so think about that. And the last card that I want you to think about is the Wells Fargo Business Secured Card. So this card is a secure card, so you have to put up cash, and just the cash you put up will be used as the limit. But the good thing is this card helps you build credit. Okay, so if you have poor credit, this card helps you build a business credit and also personal credit. The second thing I want you to do, boss, I'm talking to you, and the thing is, if you really are intent on getting this card, after making sure that you understand the LLC business credit cards, you want to actually talk about your LLC standing. What's up with that? My question to you is your LLC in good standing? Because it ain't about just walking around the neighborhood and telling everybody, hey, listen, I have an LLC, okay? My question is your LLC legit? Do the authorities know you? Because your business must be in good standing with the state government, okay? If you have an LLC, you got to have a certificate of good standing. And the thing is that the credit card issuer might ask you to provide that standing. So it's really important to make sure that you actually take care of that, okay? And please don't take it lightly, because some people believe, hey, listen, as long as I register my LLC and I file the articles of incorporation, articles of organization, and I file all the paperwork. Yeah, but you file the paperwork, but there's a lot more you have to do. Okay, for instance, in some states you have to file an annual report. Okay, let's say you're just a brand new LLC. Okay, In some states, you have to file a report after 3 months, after 6 months, or after a year. Okay, so this is important. And make sure you have an employer identification number. This is really important, an EIN, because this is going to legitimate your business a little further. Because the business credit card will just look at your records and say, "Oh, okay, this person has thought things through. We are speaking about a legit business here." So, brother, sister, uncle, aunt, I'm talking to you right now. Don't take this lightly. This is important. And you also need to provide on a credit card application. You need to have an entity status. Actually, we are speaking about LLC. So make sure that you specify that you are a limited liability company. Again, you can be a single member LLC or a multi-member LLC. And make sure you have a registered agent. Now, I'm not asking you to go there and hire someone if you don't have the means for it. The thing is, you can be your own registered agent. The problem is, for privacy reasons, we do not advise folks to be their own registered agent. Okay, because people can track your ass down. You don't want that. You don't want to mix personal affairs with business affairs. So it's just a lot better to outsource that task to somebody else. Very, very quintessential. The third thing you need to understand, brother, I'm talking to you now because you have to move to the next level here. You need to understand the business credit card requirements, okay? Because it's all about understanding what the criteria are. So a lot of new LLC business credit cards want you to have your business's legal name. So on the application form, you would see they were asking you to provide the business's legal name. This is quintessential again, because your business legal name has to be what you put on the documents you file with the authorities at the state level. Okay, if you're a single member LLC, you can have something called a DBA, doing business as. Okay, or you can keep your name too. I mean, that's not a problem. Okay, and they'll ask you the contact information for your business, the industry tab, because credit card issuers want to understand that, hey, listen, you're not in a very risky ass industry. Okay, because they are worried about being repaid whatever you charge on the card. So that's important. And they will ask you to put the business entity or legal structure. Again, we want to specify this is an LLC. They will ask you for the time in business and the number of employees, your federal tax ID. This is really your EIN, your annual business revenue, and estimated monthly spend. So here, because we are a brand new LLC, we are going to use a projected annual business revenue. Okay, and you make sure that you specify your monthly spend, because that's what's going to determine, among other things, how much credit limit they give you to start with. Okay, and your total annual income. Here again, we are speaking about your projected total annual income. Okay, and they'll ask you for your personal information also, because they want to see who is behind the business. So they're asking you for your legal name, your contact information, your social security number. And in some cases, they will want to dig a little bit into your personal credit. Okay, and so those are things you really need to think about. And in some cases, they might ask you for a personal guarantee. It really depends on the card. It depends on the limit you're asking too. Okay, and it also depends on your personal credit history. So if you have a poor credit history, yeah, I mean, and the bank is trying to cover their ass, they'll just ask for a personal guarantee. That's just the way it is. It comes with the territory. The fourth thing you need to do is to think about banking, because I'm still talking to you about new LLC business credit card for high limits. Okay, and it's about time we had a conversation about building an MPR with your current bank, a multi-product relationship with your current bank. What I'm trying to say here is that where you currently are with the bank, you could actually start trying to get like a business credit card for your LLC there, because they knew you already. They've been seeing you for a while. Okay, they've been seeing you, and they know your cash inflows and cash outflows. They're gonna have an idea of what's going on in your life at the personal level, and it's great also to actually parlay that relationship at the personal level into a business relationship. Okay, so when we talk about building an MPR with your current bank, we are speaking about the length of history. So you want to be there for a while. They want to see your ass for a while there. Okay, and we're speaking about having a problem-free experience, problem-free history, right? No NSF, no bouncing checks, or all that kind of stuff. Okay, and they look at your deposit averages, okay, your daily averages or your weekly averages. How much cash are you putting on the account? And when we talk about MPR, we are speaking about a variety of accounts also. So we're speaking about checking, savings, IRAs, CDs, MMAs, you name it. Okay. And the thing is, I'm talking to you about banks. Okay. But what if you have a credit union? Yeah. You could try your local credit union. This might help. Actually, you can try a local credit union or national credit union. I mean, like Navy Fed, for instance. They have the Navy Fed Go Biz Rewards credit card, and comes either on the MasterCard version or the Visa version. It's really good. So the thing here is that when you are trying to build a relationship with your bank or credit union, make sure that the financial institution can verify your business name. Okay, if you're an LLC, you need to put your legal name on the legal business name on the application. Okay, and make sure also that your business has a commercial address. I mean, we've seen a lot of entrepreneurs actually make that mistake, and and again, you really want to divorce your personal affairs from your business's affairs. So don't mix your residential address with your business address. No, we actually recommend that if you ain't got no office and you're just trying to save cash for now, you can still work from home, but you actually get a virtual business address. So all your emails and all your mail is routed to that particular address. Okay, and it has to be in a prestigious address in town. That way, you actually just log on a secured server, and you have access to all the scanned correspondence you have received. In other words, the service will actually scan. They will receive and scan your correspondence for you. It's really worth it. And make sure the financial institution can verify your business phone number. Okay, business phone number is important. You want to have an email address. Okay, and everything has to be business wise. Don't try to have a Gmail as your LLC email address. No, boss, this is not good. This is not good. Let's talk about having a business plan. Oh yeah. This is a thorny topic for a lot of people, and they don't really they don't take it seriously. Well, you probably will ask me, what is the relationship between a new LLC business credit card and a business plan? Well, there's a lot of relationship. Actually, it is a tight relationship. Okay, there's a strong correlation between your business plan and your LLC business credit card application, because you are new, boss. You are new. Chief, you have no revenue. You have no cash flows. You have no income, Chief. So how do you prove to the credit card company that you will be able to pay them back? Well, you do this through something called projected financial data. You do this through something called a business plan, a properly written business plan. This is where you actually lay out your business plan, your business model. You explain how you are going to derive revenue from the business, how you're going to monetize the business model, okay? And it has to be unique. Don't try to download no cheap ass business template from the internet and try to customize it with your data. You really want to write a business plan from scratch. Now, I'm not asking you to have a PhD in business literature, okay? No. If you ain't got no time or talent to write this kind of plan, outsource the whole thing. You want to outsource the whole thing. Okay, a business plan is kind of cool because it helps you with critical decisions. You can iron out the kinks. Really, you really are able to iron out all the kinks in your business. You can avoid big mistakes. Okay, you can actually prove the viability of your business. This is important. And the thing we love with the business plan is that it not only talks about the business itself, it also talks about the market you're going to be in. We're speaking about the external analysis, the external market analysis. Okay, you can set better objectives and benchmarks. You can communicate objectives and benchmarks to anybody. And you really are providing a guide for service providers. I'm talking about contractors, freelancers, or other professionals who are helping your LLC. And and the more important thing is that a business plan helps you secure financing, which is the ultimate goal for you, right? If you're trying to get a new LLC business credit card, we want to secure financing. We want to secure a revolving line of credit or a credit card, and you are reducing risk also. The bottom line is take it seriously, okay? Hire someone. If you don't have the talent to write a business plan, okay, you can also use business plan software. It is totally possible. I'll be right back, but after this, don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm still having a conversation with you about new LLC business credit card with a high limit. How do you get it? Hands down. Now I want to talk to you about FICO score. Now, if you have a new LLC business credit card application, chances are you don't have business credit score set up yet because you're new, and hopefully you have gotten your DUNS number. That's the first thing you need to do, okay? I don't care what anybody says here. You got to have a DUNS number. So you go on DNB, Dun & Bradstreet, and you register for your DUNS number. And the cool thing is you don't even need to have business credit before applying for a DUNS number. But again, but the good thing is it actually puts you in the system. You have a foot in the door, okay? And the thing here, that one thing I want to say here is that when we talk about FICO score, this is because the bank is going to look at your personal credit, because you haven't already established a business credit score. So they'll be looking at your financial responsibility personally to see if you can actually, if they can give you the limit you need, okay? Now, you need to understand, at some point you need to start building business credit through Dun & Bradstreet, through reporting that is done to Dun & Bradstreet, Experian Business, and Equifax Business, okay? And if you have a thin credit profile, you better have a lot of cash, because if you have a thin credit profile, the credit card issuer is going to pay attention to other things, your cash inflows and your cash outflows. That's what's going to determine actually your initial limit. And they might start you very little, like the Capital One Spark. They do that kind of stuff. They will probably start you around 1,000 or 2,000. Don't be mad, boss. Don't be mad. You want to understand the game. Don't hit the player. You want to understand the game. The credit card issuer is just a player in this game. And if you understand the game properly, you will be a better player. Okay. And if you have a low credit score also, you want to have a lot of cash, or you want to apply with your bank. If your bank issues business credit cards, that's kind of cool. Or you could, you know what? The funny thing is, you could actually, if you are a single member LLC, you could start with a credit card for individuals, but use it for business purposes. Because if you're a single member LLC, in actuality, you are a sole proprietorship. Okay. And the cool thing is you can use that for a while until you build business credit, and you can apply for a business credit card. The last thing you need to do is, if you're trying to get a new LLC business credit card for a high limit, you want to pay attention to the application process. Oh yeah, this is important. A lot of folks are just walk around and saying, hey, you know what, I'm just going to apply for a card online. Well, you are making a mistake, boss. You don't want to apply for this business credit card on the internet. You want to go to a branch. You want to bring your ass to a branch and sit down with a representative and explain everything about your business, in addition to bringing your business plan also, because you want them to really understand your business in and out. Okay. Or you can do the application over the phone, but our preference is to actually do it at the branch. You really want to choose a big national bank, and you want to go to the nearest branch and sit with someone. And please make sure that you decide which business credit card is right for you. Okay, right for your new business LLC. Are you looking for cards with 0% intro APR? Cards that don't have annual fees? Cards with rewards program? No foreign transaction fees? Introduction bonus? Okay, are you looking for a business credit card or a charge card? This is quintessential, because the thing is that if you take a card like, let's say, Brex, breaks the charge card. In other words, whatever you charge on the card, you need to pay it back in full every month. So you need to think about that. And also check your credit score. Okay, check your credit score before applying for a business, an LLC business credit card. And you want to gather the necessary business credit card requirements and fill out the application. So the application will tell you what is needed. But most of the time we're speaking about your personal information. They want to see the time in business, what kind of numbers you're pulling right now. If you are pulling numbers, things like, how much cash are you clearing every month? They want to see cash inflows and cash outflows, this kind of stuff. Okay, so after you do this, just wait for approval, because there's nothing else you can do at this point. You just wait for approval. And if they don't get back to you within 1 week, you want to call and just follow up. If you do everything right, if you do everything at the branch, boss, if you do it at the branch, you will get a faster decision. Okay. And right now, and once you get the card, just activate it and start using it responsibly. And that's it. That's all you need to do to have a high limit new LLC business credit card. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I was talking to you today about the new LLC business credit card. How do you apply it and get a high limit? Hands down. So you need to zero in on the LLC cards. You need to have a good LLC standing, know the requirements. You got to have a strong banking relationship with the issuer or the potential issuer, and think about having your business plan. Think about your FICO score, and number 7, apply for real. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.